Detective Swifty. Hello, welcome in. Okay, just a couple of things I want to get done before I start, because I don't know if this is the best place for my camera. I don't know if it's the best place for half of the things. So I'm going to have to just check a couple of bits and bobs. Knock that down a bit. Make sure that I'm live. I think I am. Okay. And of course, as usual, I haven't put anything of these into Discord or anything like that, so it just takes a couple of seconds. I mentioned doing this stream last week, I think. I was talking about it because I hadn't played the game for a long time, and it's one of my favourite ever games, actually. So I really fancied giving it a go. So let me just do this in mine. This will be in general. Do that. Everybody can see that. I need to change my streaming thing actually around a little bit. Kick on the video. Okay. Right, so we'll get underway anytime now. Just gonna quickly... There we go. And there, one in the Baron stream. Barons, there we go. Okay. We're almost up and running. So the first thing I really want to do actually is get a feel for this, and I actually just remember that I need to knock off the music a little bit as well, because I had to play the music separately because this is an old game. It's like eight years old or something, so it doesn't actually you can't tab. You cannot tab between it. So right, I'm gonna have a look on YouTube as we go anyway, just to make sure that it's working correctly. So we're going to go with it right from the beginning.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. The symbol of freedom and vitality.
Come say hello in the chat, by the way. I'm just going to pause it for a slight second, so I can make it a little bit louder for you. If it's too loud, let me know. I don't think it will be.
Where every man can own his own
Hey
home,
Gavin, how's it going?
have room to breathe and not be overlooked by his neighbors. A city where a man's home is his castle. A quarter acre of the dream made possible by victory. A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet. A city of pioneers.
I haven't seen you for a while, Gavin. Hope everything's alright with you.
A city of dreamers. A city of undercurrents, where not everything is as it seems.
I really get that feeling of LA Confidential.
A 20th century city that will become a model for the world. city that has no boundaries, that will stretch as far as the eye can see.
Okay, nice intro. Like that. You can see the graphics are
In the
aged,
Marine
but
Corps, you deal with the chain of command.
11-year difference.
Mistakes get
Not
made, but
11.
you deal with them.
7-year
You know what you're
difference,
fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows.
Oh, well,
You never know
congratulations
whether
on
the guy
that.
you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective an ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William, request uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
That is a perfect spot for me to actually pause it, because I can move the tip jar here, because I don't think there's going to be anything in that bottom corner. Let's stick the tip jar there. I think the chat's okay where it is, but it's going to actually be difficult. Everything else seems fine. It doesn't look like it's particularly going to... I might make my noggin a bit smaller. For your benefit and mine. Okay, let me shut that down and go to restream chat then. There we go. Right, okay, we can continue with this. That's the chat. There we go. Whoop. So if we look on the map, we can see that we are almost there. We're like 2 streets away. So if we take the second right, and then we'll be alright. I've just realised that over on Twitch I've not actually put it as L.A Noire, but never mind.
Here we go again. They don't request uniforms for an evidence search unless there's some kind of catch. Ever the optimist. From the beam of sunshine himself.
Oh, that was fast.
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting took place down this alleyway. We have the Vic, Scooter Payton, a Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece.
Well, the actors are
I need you guys to
instantly
try and recover the
recognisable.
gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We got
I'm outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
So immediately, a couple of these actors are really recognisable. One of them's from...
This is a fist hump. Just going through the motions.
What's it called? Southland.
Probably right. Let's just get it over and done.
The
All
main
right,
police
have it your
guy
way.
here is from
We'll search right up to the back wall.
Mad Men.
If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out.
Right,
2 heads
so
are
we've
always
got
better
to
than 1.
Search the alley, I think he said here. Oh, farming mats. That's always a good, interesting, exciting thing to do. Music will fade
this
down
junk.
to indicate that all clothes in a location have been located. Okay, let's go look. Oh. Oh, what's that? Ah.
It's not my job to pick
Use
through other
L to
people's
select an
trash.
object. Drink says the mind is the final frontier. Okay, so there's a story behind the headline.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Wow,
Of course,
the
young
game
man.
looks
I really
aged,
enjoyed
but it
your
actually
lecture,
looks really good.
Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Seems
Why,
to
thank
fit the
you.
time.
I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in 2nd year, doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about.
Facial expressions
Battle
are
fatigue
outstanding.
and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in.
The anti-aliasing's a
We
bit.
try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has.
Oh, that sounds
Is
good.
that a deal?
Is it ever?
You should post it in the
I
Discord.
can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to
Be a good
remember
place to be
that.
able to go get them.
Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
What have you got, Phelps? Anything?
Okay, so we get our
Jesus. Cole, come
first
take a look
paper.
at this.
and now he's said to go sit to look at something, so I'm guessing he's found something. Oh yeah, nice blood stain there.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
Okay, the speed to exit inspection, fine.
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
Ah, okay. Maybe there's a weapon. Or something he said. Oh. Oh, it's maybe somebody's up there. What's that? Oh, it's the gun. Okay.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
A reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our weapon. I'm gonna see if I can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
Find a ladder or a drain pipe. Okay.
The gun's up on the roof, right?
And it's yellow,
So we need
so
to find a
yellow's
way up.
normally a good thing in games. And we have our murder weapon. It's a good start.
What
It is
kind
a
of
training
stuff
mission
did the
apparently,
homicide
though,
guy
so-
think we are?
Serial S71893.
Further investigate. 2 rounds.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
No gloves
We
touching the
should
evidence.
follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town. We have the gun, Cole.
Let's take it back to Central. We could get it.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
All right, I'll have a look at that one. So I need to do a run.
Are you sure about this? It's not
Yeah,
really
we'll
our
nick
gig.
this police car because it's
No harm in
tomato
doing some digging.
tomato.
The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout.
He said to
Can't
go
wait
to
to
the
get out of
gun
that
store.
uniform, can you?
So let's set
You'd
that
rather
as a
round up
best.
drunks than help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph.
Let's have a quick look at the map, see where it is. Oh, so I'm guessing that's our. Oh no, that's the crime scene. We've got a gun store here. Not sure what that is. Stout Scarab. Oh, these might be cars I've found in previous playthrough. Okay, I get you. Okay.
You worry too much.
Right. So, I'm assuming we don't have to go too far. Big block up and then a second right. Are we allowed sirens this time of night without an emergency? It's the only thing with this game, it doesn't give you the route like Grand Theft Auto and stuff does. So there's the first right. I am breaking traffic laws, but otherwise we'll never bloody get there. I'll have to tuck in behind him now. It's like Jameson's crash site. You do have to relog though, but you can max out scan data pretty quickly. I didn't count how many left it was here, but it should kind of be self-explanatory when the flag gets within range. Should be somewhere around here. Central guns, there it is. Whoops. Didn't mean to go with lights. Sorry, sirens. Okay, central guns. See how this goes. Right, the
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order. Here's my Smith & Wesson order book.
You mind if I take a look?
Be my guest. This is about something bad, right?
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
I know what he said. Model 27 with pearl grips. It's a walnut grip. There we go. Errol Schroeder.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder. 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the gun in February '46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
I wanted to check something on my YouTube and I forgot what I was going to check now. Crap. What was it? Crap. I really needed to check whatever it was as well. Ah, okay. 1 second. Okay, everything looks alright where it is, doesn't it? I don't think I need to change it. That's what I was checking. I wanted to check what the video looked like. It'll be okay. Right, so locations. Schroeder's apartment. So that's destination.
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
I'm probably checking the map here, or am I just gonna do circles around here? Right, we've got a couple of different ways. So what we could do is we can take the first, second. No, we can take the first right and then follow the street. This right or the following right? No, it's this right. You can do a right turn in America on the red. Have I just changed street? No. This is the only part I don't like.
Now that wasn't so hard, was it?
Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One-of-a-kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name? If Schroeder's our shooter, he's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. And 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Yeah, you get I can't remember exactly what scan data you get, but it's not raw stuff now. But you can trade it over. Bridge is a bit full, we're going to do a bit of traffic dodging here. We are hauling ass, 1940 style. I don't know what the braking distance is in this. Can't imagine it's good. Some of the stuff's loading in a little bit slowly, but it's not. You know, it's not game breaking. I think this is the spot. If I don't need to park up around the back now. I'm gonna park me automatically. I don't like that it does that, but to be fair, it does set like the scene up, so.
Babe, can I borrow some of that mascara?
I aren't wearing mascara. Schroeder, number 2.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Let's go. That would be apartment 3. This is apartment 2.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this. You ready, tough guy? Huh?
I can't remember the buttons. Can I find them anywhere? Can't remember the buttons for the love of life of me.
Quit prancing around and hit me.
I am. That's it.
All right.
Similar
really
to
want to dance.
Similar to Red Dead. This is weird. Shouldn't take this much to auto. This is weird. This should have knocked him clean out by now. He's not even fighting back. No, this is weird. Hang on a minute. I'm gonna have to. No. No. Let me quit to the title screen and come back. What do you think of the new content? The no new content. Yeah, I mean, it's not really this one, no. Yeah. It's a bit strange. is my opinion. Unless they're going to have some massive new relaunch or something, because at some point, because they've done all this stuff for new players, but then the new content isn't there. So I don't know. It feels a bit weird. I think it's a long time to ask people to wait.
What do you guys want?
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
You started, Rolf. You ready, tough guy?
I don't understand why he's not going down here. This is really strange. He should be long gone by now. He's not. I'm gonna quit the game and restart because I don't know, but it seems like something bugged. I'm hoping I don't have to restart that whole part, because I went out there, so I'll just completely go out of the game and then come back in. That's really, really strange that it's doing it. Right. We'll see if it works again this time. No, I kind of did. I do. I was just having a conversation with a student yesterday, actually, just about grind, because I think games should take time to play, but I think some games it's a bit ridiculous the amount of time it takes to play them, and we're expected to put so much more work into them. And the fact that people have to do what you're doing to get their grade 4 mats, and as I've done as well, it's a bit annoying that people have to actually do that. I'm hoping this is going to work. Traffic concept, okay. Because I just think that sometimes the game takes just that little bit too long to play. You know, could be slightly shorter. Yeah, I don't need to look at that. I know what apartment he's in. I've been here twice. Please, 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 please work. Please.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
Come on, take your best shot.
You ready, tough guy?
It's not going to work, is it? He should be down by now. Oh no, he's come down now.
Ralph, you alright?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it.
Maybe I
He's
just
lucky
didn't
he caught me
fight him
off
long
guard.
enough. But that felt really long.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look around.
Right, a Bookie Wookie here. It's got some names.
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
Okay, that was pretty easy. It's another flashback. Back when smoking was acceptable.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant, but...
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
I didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Yeah, that was one of the things I actually couldn't see. I'll turn it down. It should be about there, I think. Let me know if that's better. Okay, the Brown Derby.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water.
That Chinatown.
Stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. It could only ever end one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan.
Nice one.
1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGP.
Now we get to run some red lights. Come on, let's run some red lights.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam on route.
Take the next right.
Take it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
Okay, press A to open the trunk and choose a weapon. And take cover.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance.
Copper.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
I just took a shot in the back there. Hey, how come he gets a perfect shot on me?
That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear. Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. I'm glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
Yeah. There you go. Another flashback. I'm just gonna go quickly grab a drink while this flashback, because I need something to moisten.
Comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive at first, Cole. Here are the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Okay, there we go. Back in time.
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso.
The game still looks beautiful. I'd love them to make a newer HD version of it. I know they did for the PS4. And they did for VR, but I don't know how much better it actually was.
In my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before he jumped parole. Get after him,
I love the way that guy's grinning.
Wendell Bowers! Stop! LAPD!
He's just what I look like. Like the world's his oyster.
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers! Hold it right there!
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
Don't want to do this, Wendell. Get down from there right now.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me!
Ah, I thought I had him there.
You fucking asked for it.
Nice ass crack. Come on. Don't make me look there. Don't make me look there.
I've done my time.
It's over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
I love how he's talking without taking air.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
He's hiding. So you want to fight?
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
Yeah, we have.
Come on then, pretty boy.
Let's dance. Got you. Have some of that, son.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night.
The Iron Hotel, I love it.
Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Another flashback, bloody hell.
Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1.
Oh, he's not.
Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Don't know why he was grinning there. He kind of had a bit of a grin on his face, but.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment.
All these cops, it's gotta be something big, right?
Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
See what we can get here.
Broad daylight. Crowded street.
There was a flash or
everything.
something just above his head there. Bank of Arcadia. C. Galetta. Apartment 5. Okay, pearl earrings. Somebody called Martin and Gagliardi. Okay. Layaway voucher.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Oh, that's received by, okay. Oh. Don't think he's got anything else wrong with him. Looks of it. We're not the murder squad, so we're not looking for like really for bullet wounds or anything. Now there was something here. Aha! The murder weapon.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Aren't Browning's
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Oh, there's what was flashing.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
It's a Browning. 32 Browning. Okay.
This guy in the crowd thinks he saw something, Cole.
Who?
You better take a statement.
This man. I'm guessing because he stepped forward or something. Is it this man?
Excuse me, officer? I want to see.
Right, he stepped forward. Getting a bit annoying. He said this man wants to speak to you, and then he stepped forward, so I'm assuming... There we go.
Sir, I'm Officer Phelps. What exactly did you see?
I heard the shots. I thought it was a car backfiring. I saw a girl run into the shoe store.
So a girl ran into the shoe store.
Speak to the witness before homicide arrives, Phelps. If you think she's lying, don't be afraid to get forceful. Verbally, of course. Don't accuse her of anything without proof. Lawyers love that shit. And if you're sure she's straight up, try the general approach. See what you can coax out of her.
All these cops, it's gotta be something big, right?
Don't you people have anything better to do?
Can I help you, sir?
Certainly
Officer
can.
Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Witnesses' details are entered on the left. Okay. Questions are listed on the right. Okay.
You think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
lying, Miss Coletta. You know what happened and why.
She
You're
did
going
look a
to
bit
tell
shifty.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong. How can you prove different?
It's the layaway voucher.
Your pearl earrings, Miss Coletta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying and tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh, God. I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a murder.
Losing the earrings is a first
Mr.
thought.
Kalu. Edgar Kalu.
Oh, Mr.
He runs
Kalu.
the jewelry store. He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here, and I hear a loud bang. Mr. Gage clutches at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Oh, that's good. Alright. Oh yeah, her eyes are looking up, so I'm supposed to say doubt to this one, apparently.
You're making me angry, Miss Coletta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Oh, every Hollywood thing, hate Jews. They hate Jews. And it's a big rock star joke as well.
How many shots did you hear?
It's in all the show, all
To
the
remember.
games.
It sounded like there were so many, and they were so loud.
Truth.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Coletta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Okay. Yeah, there was 5. I saw the casings, so...
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Okay.
Been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Make sure
Does
you're
that
wearing
mean
your
I can still
earrings.
collect my... Never mind. Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
We have the murder weapon. And the murderer. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, let's get a promotion.
Maintain the perimeter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get myself a promotion. You just stay here. Okie dokie. Right, so I'm gonna go to the gun store just to check on the owner of the gun, actually. Because that will help us, I'm sure. And the jewelry store's right there, so we're gonna go, crap. How are we gonna do this? We're gonna take a right, 2 blocks right, and all the way down. Right, 2 blocks right. I think we just got all the way down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. Sweet. Oh, it's over the other side of the road, is it? There we go. That's a liquor store. Where's the gun store? Ah, there we go.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers.
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it.
Is he drunk?
Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find
I
one
didn't
over
sell
here.
it.
Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Kalu. Edgar Kalu was his name.
Yes.
Thing looks like he'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway.
We've got him.
Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Kalu?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your
We
help.
knew that. Do I not get to check his ledger? Can I not check his ledger? Alright. Well, at least we've got the double evidence that it's definitely his gun. So, we doubled up on that evidence, so we're good to go. We're good to get him now. So we need to turn around, I think. Yeah, and then it's second left. You turn second left. Oh, I left my partner behind. Get in the car, you dipstick. Let's go. And it's our second left. I didn't mark it. Yeah, it's on this street. Okay, there we go. Hatfield's Jewelry Store. It should be somewhere around here. There it is, the blue one.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is
yes,
out
you
back.
are.
He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
He has certain redeeming features. Get him. Get him.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Hurry, officer! He's getting away!
I know he's getting away. I'm bloody see him.
Kalu, get back here!
You want the 5-star goddamn wedding.
Hey, can I borrow some of that mascara?
Stop or I will shoot!
What was that?
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops...
You know, so much could have been done with this game. It's a really good game, but so much more could have been done with it. I really hope that Rockstar work on another, because put this somewhere in the Red Dead Grand Theft Auto universe. No, not universe, but in those versions of the Rockstar engine, this game would be really, really, really good.
The case you never
You could actually have like you could literally be a policeman who gets drunk and hangs around with all the floozies, or you can go in the route of a squeaky clean cop. You
I hear
know.
it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle. I hear you're quite the climber.
LA Confidential.
How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Another nod to
Fine, Very
LA
good.
Confidential.
The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
That's not
true. You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Well, that's a lie. Careful use of intuition. I don't need to. It's a lie. She
You shot
identified
Gage,
him.
and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
She did. She identified him. Suspect positively identified. There you
We
go.
know all about the argument. Miss Galetta made a statement.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony's gonna stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
She was ready to buy. Possible religious motive, I wonder.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, shifty sod.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stup Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage.
Oh, my rank's gone up.
And your right to hold them. I hope for your sake, the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Hopefully they don't serve lobsters in jail. Right, okay.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing.
Yes, sir. 2 suits, get them pressed. Detective. Nice one. So, passed. Good. We did everything correctly in that one, by the looks of it. Oh, doesn't it look nice? I feel like I should be drinking whiskey for this stream.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Must have been great to be a detective back
He's an
then.
intense one, isn't he, Mel? Who's intense? The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective.
I am. I'm from.
Like movie stars.
Oh, Roy is.
I'm from Middlesbrough. Well,
And the whole of the seedy side
a
of
little
LA is
bit
his audience.
more Cleveland, but yeah, I'm from Middlesbrough. Nice
Stick with
one.
me, kid. You'll find out.
And numpty. I think I've used numpty
Now
in
some
this.
housekeeping. Warm
this
Central
stream.
Division, welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you, sir.
That's an order, Phelps.
The scene's amazing. I love the way it's set out. It looks great.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Burkowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic.
Oh,
inside.
really?
I'm going to start you out with 1 case. Do okay? I'll give you a couple more.
Small
You
world,
screw
eh?
up, You'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
My sister's from lives in Stockton. It's
I
Airfield.
gave his wife a tap. I said all's fair in love and war.
Small worldy worldy. Let's have a look. I want to see if I can change outfits. I like. I wanted one. Yeah, I want this one, the sharpshooter, because it means you can use the weapon better. Because this game's a bit hard to use the weapons, and the suit's not too flashy.
They really put
Actually.
you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case?
I'm actually originally from Loftus, but I moved to the
You know this
borough
place?
in my teens.
Near the old gas works and signal depot in the warehouse. I'll direct.
My accent isn't always that strong because, well, I'm an English teacher, so can't be taught like this, like, hey, you muppet. It just wouldn't work in class. Just wouldn't be the same.
All units of 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2.
I'm not going to take any of the side dispatch ones.
So,
And then I have to look at the map actually, because I have no idea where we're going here. We're going miles. Okay, so we need to go to Alameda Street and then take a right, and it's all the way down. So, any redeeming features? Oh yeah, there's a right-left kind of chicane in the
tell me a
road.
little about yourself, Phelps. Are we friends now, Bukowski? We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early '45 as a first lieutenant, fought in the Okinawa campaign. I was wounded, shipped back home. Did a year on the beat. Now I'm here.
So you won the Silver Star.
Is it this one? No. I need to
I don't
trust
wanna
my
talk
instincts. I knew it wasn't
Now, let
that
me
one.
get
I knew it was
straight.
this one.
You single-handedly killed
Oh,
40
maybe.
Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No, you were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth, gun at the ready. Finished? The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Mikowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of L.A. safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the third time you've told me.
Why's Phelps been a bit of a douchebag there? This is actually further down the... Shut up. Further down the road than I expected. You numpty. Right, okay, first big one. First big case.
That you, Bukowski?
Let's try and get a
Going
perfect
through.
on this one.
Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working stick.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Yeah, I've got intuition points,
Thanks,
mate.
Stefan. You're okay.
Yeah, you're okay, Stefan. This must be our crime scene. Is he going to talk to me?
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right.
Adrian Black,
We'll take a look
okay.
around. I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Restless, eh? Probably been up to no good.
How long you gonna keep me here, sir?
I better get back to work, sir.
Doc? Detective Phelps. What have we got?
A lot of blood for a blunt force injury. Victim must be in a very bad way.
Adrian!
Any sign of the guy?
Not unless he's in the trunk of the car.
How's the world looking?
That is a lot of blood.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood.
It's too much blood. That's Michael Myers' job, that. Or Freddy Krueger, maybe. Can we get in the back?
I don't think this is going to help us.
Wheel, lug wrench, and a note. Is it a suicide note?
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
A 320? That's bloody good. I want to live back in 1947. £3.20 for a full pig. Well, somebody's tried to stage his own death then, hasn't he? There's the C one. It's just the same view, really. Right, so what else have we got? We've got a marker A. That's his wallet. See what we get in the wallet here. So, Adrian Black. So it's definitely him.
32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?
And that must be a photo of him and his sincerely evil looking wife. She looks like a baddie out of Ghostbusters. The hell's with that face? No wonder he's trying to run away from her. Right. We got glasses. Stenzel.
Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Yeah. It's got some Jack Duckworth on there, definitely. Over the bridge. Right. What else have we got? What the hell's that? Instaheat.
Brand name might give us something to go on.
Instaheat, like a heating pipe, I'm guessing. So it was Adrian Black with the heating pipe and the missing pig. So the music stopped, so I think I've found everything. So it's time to talk to this dude. Let's see what we can get out of him.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
You fit a description.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car.
Of course you did.
Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Seems truthful. He's got a very straight face.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Knowledge of Adrian Black.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
Again, straight-faced, looking me straight in the eyes.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot.
Right.
I know most of the cars are parked here regular, so it kind of stood out.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
There's the shifty eyes, so I've got no evidence or doubt.
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Otherwise I'd have it. Bloodstained pipe.
We found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
Makes sense. It matches his first statement.
Was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Just got a message from Ellidsgar, huh? I won't tell anybody the contents till he tells me I can. Right, so hold Y when next to a vehicle to make your partner drive. Ooh, that's good actually. It's going to get us there a little bit faster. So where are we going right now? We're going to the Black residence. Okay, Adrian Black's house. Okay, so you have to go into map, I'm guessing. And residence. Oops. There we go. So it said hold Y, didn't it? Did it say hold Y? Hey, I'm the passenger. And I ride.
You know the way. You can drive.
Yes. This will certainly cut down on the travelling times. The only thing is you're gonna miss out on the I think you're gonna miss out on all the bits like the in the middle talk, the chit chat. That's no good. I want to hear the chit chat.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff.
Just a minute.
Right, time to get serious now.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black.
We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name Insta-Heat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Oh, she just said outside the kitchen window, didn't she? And he's saying check the place out. Are you?
Have a good look around. There's got to be
Alright.
something in here to go on.
Might as well. Alienist Fontaine provides help to troubled vets. Let's have a look. It's gonna have another cutscene here, isn't it?
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's.
he's one of those doctors where you just always go like, sit down, make yourself comfortable. Let me insert this inside you. Yes, no, thank you. No, thanks, Doc. Don't mind if I don't.
Seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions. These blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
Yep, you're gonna wake up with a sore ass. Look at his face.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past. Occasions that made you laugh. Times that made you smile.
Right. What else have we got on the kitchen table? So he's a smoker. Kavanagh's Bar.
So who brought this home?
Can we open it? 3, 4, 5.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
9.
And I should have an address.
9 missing. Records and investigation can assist. Find a phone to call them. There was a phone out here, I think. There we go. I use that one.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's Bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thanks, ma'am.
Okay. Now, kitchen. Okay. Kitchen. Is that another cigarette packet for Kavanagh's? There's a couple of cigarettes in the ashtray, so definitely smoker. Only a few missing off that one. But we definitely know he was a patron of Kavanagh's Bar. What have we got here? Insta-Heat. There we go. Wiltshire Boulevard. The new automated glass-lined gas water heater. Greater heating efficiency cuts your hot water costs. Triple inspection. Do they need heating in Los Angeles? And the receipt.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
Yep, maybe. Let's have a look. Oh, hang on a second. That's got a golden handle. What was that? Oh, that's got nothing to do with it, has it? thought that was the heater for a second there. Right. I get travel sickness when I spin stuff like that. What was that? Flowers. Oh, what have we got here? Aha! It's been taken apart.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
Eh? We're not here to bloody fix stuff. Oh, you can change it. How do you change it? There we go. Don't know about this light. Oh yeah. No. This is working. Okay. No.
That can't be right.
It must be like that then. Aha! Piece missing.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Yepsy wepsy. So it's either the wife's killed him, or he's trying to fake it till he makes it. See what the wife thinks. Oh, we've got another room here. What's this one? Kavanagh's.
This must be Adrian's.
Stenzo. Okay, it's his glasses.
So the glasses are a match.
Definitely his glasses. And actually, in this photograph, you can see him wearing them, I think. With the home fix. Take it out. Oh, to my Adrian. Lovesick and lonely without you.
My Adrian.
Ooh.
This thing gets more and more interesting.
Nicole. Who's Nicole? He's doing alright for having two birds on the go at one time, isn't he? What have we got here? Bus ticket to Seattle.
And a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Separate bedrooms.
Separate bedrooms?
She always looks like she's doing the bloody... All the photographs make it look like she's auditioning for the Addams Family. What was that? Oh, I think that was that actually. Oof, it's making me dizzy, this. Nothing in there. Right. Where's she gone?
I'm all right now, detectives.
You ready, love? Okay, slaughterhouse receipt.
We found a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
So that's the truth. She's looking straight at us.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff. They're always out drinking together.
Time is at 51. Okay. Kavanaugh's bar.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that? Adrian practically lives there after work.
Yep, it's truthful.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there?
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Location.
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
All he said was he was going to meet Frank for a drink.
She doesn't seem like she's lying.
Well, He came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Alibi.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me, are you? What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
Been truthful
Is there
so far.
anyone who can vouch for that?
Well, no. I was here alone. I cooked Adrian's dinner and waited, but he never came home.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Truth?
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Shifty eyes immediately. Although they have gone straight back to looking at me. No, there they go. Okay. She's lying, no? Because there's a thing inside
There's
it.
plenty to tell. You just won't tell it. You're lying about the photograph, Mrs. Black.
Or should I have pressed doubt?
You're incredibly rude and insensitive.
I think I've failed that one.
But I guess you know that. I've told you what I know about the picture.
What's that? Concealed message.
What about
Yes.
Nicole, Mrs. Black? Was your husband going to leave you for her?
I've seen the photo frame.
Oh, you have you?
He thinks I'm stupid. But women sense these things. I don't know if he intended to leave me or if it was just a fling. God only knows. I only want to know that he's safe.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
Rank 8 now. Okay, is that everything? The music stopped, so I'm assuming it is. We need Cavanaugh's Bar now. He only goes a long way to go for a drink, doesn't he? Long way. Dead man walking. Hey.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Nice car.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the
Oh
happiest
no, it
home life.
does the
He's
chit
too
chat.
scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type, but stranger things have happened.
Cavanaugh's Bar. Okay.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
He's the pervy, that actor's the pervy doctor from Scrubs. Not Todd.
I can't decide between
Another one.
Looking for someone?
I don't remember his name because he's only a bit part guy.
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
You want a tip? Refill my coffee
He's
fast.
a loner in the back.
Frank Morgan?
Ah.
Who's asking?
That cherry pie was delicious.
Cole Phelps,
cherry pie
LAPD.
was
I understand
delicious.
you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
He had his name was on the receipt for the pig. He looks dodgy as well. Yeah, he's lying.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
That's going to be difficult. I can say the receipt for the live hog, but I don't know if that's...
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car.
That doesn't mean he was there, though.
We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right, already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I'm tired of your shtick, Morgan.
Yeah, let's beat him up.
Or we take you out in the alley and we knock it out of you.
He's holed up at my place.
Take it out in the alley and knock it out of you, see?
Before he blows town.
An address?
It's an apartment house at the corner of Temple and Figueroa. Apartment number 2.
I think that's all. Thanks for your help, Morgan. We appreciate it.
Hey, I'm just glad I could help. I love cops.
Cuff him, let him go. It's up to you, Phelps. There's no way I'm writing this idiot up.
Arrest him. Just for being... because I don't like his smarminess. And it'll save him ringing his mate as well.
You got Morgan's address? Let's get over to his apartment.
Yeah, I've got it somewhere. You do it. I don't know why I always do it to that. You do it through here, don't you? I keep going to the map, but set as destination. Drift over. You're driving.
Can you drive to this one?
KGPL calling car 11K. 11K, come in.
11K, go ahead.
Message from Technical Services. Blood found in the abandoned Lincoln at the PE Freight Depot is not human. Repeat, not human. Compositional analysis reveals swine as the most likely match.
Okay.
Roger, KGPL. Time to reel this guy in, Phelps.
Is my chat working properly here? Why is it not working properly?
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Hang on a second, my chat's messed up here. For God's sake, man, come on. Can't get it to work. Okay, if I can't get it to work, can't get it to work. What are you gonna do? So look. Morgan number 2. Okay.
Apartment 2.
Light the green carpet. So apartments 1 to 4. 1, 2.
Help you, gentlemen?
Oh,
LAPD
hello.
detectives, Mr. Black. You're under arrest.
Look, I'm really sorry about this. I never tried to hurt anyone. I just needed to get away from L.A. I won't put up a struggle. Just let me get my things.
Oh, he's running.
I knew it! Phelps, go after him.
He's
I'll try to get him
bugging.
off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
He's nifty for a big fat lad. Isn't he? Look at him go.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
Stop
It's
right there,
over,
Adrian.
Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase like this.
You're gonna lose your wife, lose your job, and probably end up in the big house.
In the big house. You're gonna end up in the big house, yeah.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you could go a long way in this department.
And who was he? Oh, he was the captain of the division, wasn't he? Okay, so clues found 13 out of 14. I missed a clue. Wonder what clue I missed. I got Valarius, but I missed a clue. Who knows? Trying to think. There was something in one of the bedrooms that flashed up that maybe I missed. Just give me a second. I'm just gonna go grab something else to drink. I'll be back in a moment. Okay, I'm back. Let's continue this one.
Okay, we're gonna keep this short. I'm already late for the DA. First up, Phelps, Bukowski. We got a report of a brand new Packard abandoned in an empty lot off 2nd Street between Olive and Grand. PR is one Oswald Jacobs says the vehicle was dumped in his backyard. There's a patrolman on site. Get down there and see what you can turn up. Any questions? Good, get going.
Better go earn our pathetic wages.
Right. I'm hoping the chat's working properly. It's acting up a little bit.
Rimsky, O'Halloran. Intelligence has information on a stolen car racket.
An abandoned vehicle.
An abandoned vehicle.
Sounds like there's more to it than that. Nobody dumps a shiny new Packard unless they borrowed it without asking.
You don't say. You're on fire today, Einstein.
Very funny.
Come on, my intense protege. Let's go save the world.
Right, it's already our destination, okay.
You're behind the wheel.
You hear about Adrian? Broad in Seattle threw him out. Wife says she's gonna take him back.
Women generally show more compassion.
What are you talking about? Adrian dumped on her. He was humping the secretary.
Yeah, he was.
Margaret should show some pride.
Pride comes before a fall, Bukowski.
Pride cometh before a fall.
Phelps, traffic. I'm Officer Houlihan. Car's down the alleyway, detectives.
Thank you very much, Officer Hulu.
We got a call about an abandoned vehicle.
Yes, sir. The car has flags. Might be some kind of diplomatic vehicle.
Has anyone touched this vehicle since you arrived?
No. And that Jacobs bird over there was on station before I got here.
We'll talk with him in a moment.
Jacobs bird.
Give us some time to look the place over.
Sure, take your time. He's a sore-headed old son of a bitch anyway.
I think this crime scene's going to be harder. It's bigger, there's more to see. There's a baseball bat for a start over here. Ah, they're putting evidence markers down still. Alright, so let's have a look. See what we can see here. Hey. California Motor Vehicle Registration Certificate, Packard Clipper, that's what
Owned
we're
by the
looking for.
Argentinian embassy.
Argentinian Embassy, nice. Where does it say that? How does he know that? Consulate, Consulate General of Argentina. Okay. Right. B. B. No plates. Missing license plate. See? It's on bricks.
Stealing the wheels is for amateurs. A car ring would have stripped it in a warehouse.
Flag's missing.
I must have taken the flag as a souvenir. Can't have any street value.
Empty.
And the wheel's gone. Wrench. Property of
Combination wrench.
Dewey
Must have
Brothers.
used it to remove the wheel lugs.
Dewey Brothers, okay. Get away, come on. Okay, music stopped, so I think that's everything. And the police box is lit up.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Could you run the name Dewey Brothers? Possibly a dealership or car mechanics workshop.
One moment. Dewey Brothers Packard Dealership, 629 Figueroa Street.
Figueroa, okay.
Got it. Thanks.
Western Figueroa.
We better see what this Jacobs guy has to say. The car was dumped in his backyard after all.
Oh, wow, I've never seen the airplanes before. That is really cool. I've never even looked up in this game. Oh, where's it gone? I didn't dream it, did I? There it is. That is so cool. Right.
Oswald Jacobs?
That's right.
What exactly happened here, Mr. Jacobs?
Last night, I was looking out of my window. I like to keep an eye on what's going on.
I can understand that.
You see this empty lot? Damn kids play stickball here. Always breaking my windows. Always asking for their ball back.
Can we get back to the car, Mr. Jacobs?
Don't be impatient, Sonny. Anyways,
I don't know what this
night,
guy's
I
out
seen
of.
this
I recognise
brand
him.
spanking new Packard up on bricks.
Right.
Did you see who stole the Packard?
Hell yes, I did. I saw 3 goddamn Mexicans going to work on it.
It's giving me the straight look, so...
Can you tell us what they were doing?
Using the headlights of an old Ford so they could strip the thing. I yelled out to them, "I'll call the cops." So they loaded up their car and drove off, tooting and hollering and yelling obscenities at me in Mexican.
You speak Spanish, sir?
No, I do not.
That's brilliant.
After the Mexicans left, you didn't go anywhere near the car?
He is.
After
Who is
I
he?
scared him off? No, I didn't go anywhere near that car.
Yeah, doubt that.
You went out to the car. Once they were gone, you had to take a
Who
look
was
for
he in
yourself.
Bill and Ted?
I was curious. Ain't no law against
He's
that.
in something else as
So
well,
what
though,
if I
but
took a
that
look
might have
around
triggered
that car?
that might have triggered my
You can't be
thought.
accusing me of nothing.
Just have a feeling it's something more recent. Possible suspect vehicle. Okay.
Tell me about the car they were driving.
It was an old Ford. I
Okay.
didn't catch the license number.
I guess that's the truth. It doesn't seem to be.
You look like the kind of guy who notices details.
You're right there. The car was old, but it looked brand new. Candy apple red paint job stands out a mile.
What exactly did you see them take?
They was working on the tires. That's all that was took.
He's pulling that face again.
Right. So what did you take, Jacobs? Do you want my partner to pat you down?
I found a notebook in the glove compartment. I was going to show you. It's on the chair on my porch.
Ah, yeah, he is.
Thank you for
yeah.
your help, Mr.
No,
Jacobs.
he is.
You can speak to Officer Thibault about signing a formal statement.
When you get the car out of the way, maybe you could come back and do something about those kids.
Well, how about we bring you an umpire's mask?
Where's he going? Go back in his house. He can move alright for an old timer. Oh, he's got in a mood to sit around the corner. Right. Do I need to check the game well again? Can't remember now. Did I take that book off him? Ah, no, there it is. Is that it? Yes. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it'd given me that for a second.
Okay, so we have the owner of the vehicle, a degenerate.
I'm trying to think whose daddy was.
By R&I. Contact details on a William Dewey. This looks like business rather than pleasure.
And a Gabrielle. Angelic features but feisty. Willie Gable very pale. Jacob very innocent. Oh, so this guy, he likes young boys by the looks of it. Slim hips. Nice. Ugh. Right, the music stopped. Got the game well again.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you put me through to Michigan 2458, please?
Connecting you now.
Hello, can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Can I speak to John Madsen, please?
He's at school, officer. What's this about? Is he in trouble?
Is it school?
How old is your boy, ma'am?
Just turned 16.
Wrong person, Mrs. Madsen. Sorry to disturb you. Are there any messages for me?
There's just one message for you, Detective. A four-door Packard, diplomatic license number Paul Robert 706, was reported missing this morning by Juan Francisco Valdez.
Could you have him brought in?
He's already here at Central, Detective. He's demanding an audience, as he calls it.
Thanks.
Mr.
Can you get a message to Captain Leary?
Needs an
Tell him we'll be in as
audience.
soon as we can. Thanks for your help.
Right, let me tuck my chair in here. Mr. Valdez.
Can you
wants
cordon
an
off this lot
audience.
until we have the vehicle impounded?
Let's give him an
Yes,
audience.
sir, Detective. We'll follow up on the owner. Get a statement from Jacobs, and I'll read your report back at the station.
Yeah, we'll go to Central Station. We'll go to Central Station, I think. I think it's probably the better. I'm half tempted while he's doing this to check
could
up
drive.
on that Bill and Ted's bit you're on about. To see what else he was in. I'm gonna do it now. Bill and Ted's.
This has got to be the 50th abandoned vehicle call we have caught this year. One more, and I'm going to go crazy.
Not your favorite cases?
You kidding me? This is barely even police work. Of all the bad guys in this city, we get lumped with the ones who can't even be bothered to keep what they steal.
Terry, no, that's Napoleon. That's somebody different. Mr. Ryan.
Do we have a Juan Francisco Valdez in for questioning?
Sure do, Phelps. Your bird's an interview, too. And get this, he's wearing gloves and doing his best not to touch anything. Can you beat that?
Sounds like we don't want to keep this guy waiting. It's this way.
Need a drink.
So, what's it called? Theodore Logan. MS Preston, so Logan or Preston. Hal Landon Jr. is his name. Sorry, hang on. His name's Hal Landon Jr. See what he was in. Apart from L.A Noire. Okay, so I recognize him from Frasier. He was in an episode of Frasier. I recognize him from that. He's been in Married with Children as well, but that's probably Captain Logan. Yeah, so he's just got one of those faces where you never forget it. I think I remember him from Frasier as well. Oh, where did he say he was? Well, he's standing there, so I'm guessing.
I'm gonna make him take me to the picture.
Interview room 2.
Mouthpiece
About time. Are you the senior officer I requested?
I'm Detective Phelps, and this is Detective Bukowski.
Have you any idea how long I've been waiting to speak with you? I am needed back at the consulate.
Hey, Reichel, how's it going?
Like a common criminal.
All right, friend. Let's take a deep breath and start all over again.
Mr. Valdez.
Consul General. I insist on my full title.
I insist on my full title. He sounds like Caesar Milan. Okay, Packard purchase history.
Where did you purchase the car?
My secretary and driver arranged the purchase. A disreputable place, Dewey Brothers by name. As soon as I can have it arranged, I will have my Hispano Suiza brought up from Buenos Aires.
Didn't like that blink. I don't know.
Bought a Packard, Valdez? A snob like you doesn't drive an American car. I want answers or I'll smack you around the teeth.
William Dewey offered me a substantial bribe to make a purchase at his establishment. It is not unusual to make this kind of transaction in the civil service.
Tell that to the Argentine taxpayers.
Consul General, we have located...
How you doing, Reichel? What you up to?
Tell us how it was stolen.
It must have been stolen from the consular garage. Terribly inconvenient, of course. I want the perpetrator soundly flogged.
Unfortunately, we don't do that here, your worship.
I don't trust his answer there. Oh, there's the blink.
You have a pretty good idea.
He was looking for boys, wasn't he?
Don't you, Consul General?
I reckon it's one of his boys
Or do I
that
shake it out of you?
There's no
stole
call
it
for
from him.
violence. I suspect a disgruntled boy from the car dealership.
You have a name for this kid?
Gabriel, like the archangel.
Who's
I
in the
have no
notebook?
So tell us about this kid, Gabriel. You had a run-in with him?
Mecánico. A presumptuous young man who did not know his place.
Hang on, Raiko, are you talking about Watch Dogs the game or the TV show? The first one or second one?
He presumed to ask me questions.
We do a lot of presuming here in the United States, Consul General. It comes with the turf.
He's rubbing his legs there and his eyes are all over the place. I wouldn't say lying. Hopefully.
Boys, Valdez.
Are you a madman? This will cause an international incident.
Do you fuck young boys? Yeah. He was in the notebook.
Danny, Ben, Miguel, Tristan, and Teddy. Full lips. Ring any bells?
I'm sure we can come to some arrangement.
Gabriel, spill it.
A beautiful but impertinent boy. I mentioned rendezvous and the young man went quite insane. I thought he was going to kill me. I was prepared to pay.
We'll be in touch, Consul General.
It was a bit to the point.
I want to make homicide.
Right.
You know you've got to make
Slightly to the point. Right, so we should be going to Dewey's dealership now. He said that he did him a deal, so there's some dodgy thing going on there as well. So let's let's get off to there. It's a good game actually, Watch Dogs. It's a bit repetitive, but if you just take it slowly, enjoy it, and try to not think of it as Grand Theft Auto in another city, it's actually pretty good. I'm not a big fan of the combat elements of it. They're just too repetitive, but it's an Ubisoft game. Repetitism, and if you play
Can you drive to this one?
Elite Dangerous a lot, it's nothing.
Mr. Valdez moves in some peculiar circles for an international bon vivant.
Ah, English, please. See, this is why nobody invites you out for drinks.
It's just very industrious of him to be so involved in matters of consular transportation.
All right, you're making it worse now. I think what you're trying to say is that lover boy in there is as full of crap as a Christmas goose.
That as well.
I like that it still plays the chats. That's pretty cool. It's important, I think. Dewey Brothers dealership. I've got to say, I'm absolutely loving the setting of it all. This is just, it looks amazing. I mean, you know, it's, as I said, it's 8 years old. It's on an old engine, so.
Caught sight of the new model 4-door and couldn't help yourself. You could see yourself in that car and just had to take a closer look. Well, I can't say as I blame you.
LAPD, Mac. We'd like to speak with the owner.
He's class.
That's me, William Dewey, proprietor, at your service.
We're investigating the theft of a Packard belonging to the Argentine embassy. Are you missing a combination wrench?
I don't know, Detective, but I know how we can find out. Follow me.
Back in the days where everybody wore hats. Everybody wore hats. It's weird to think of a world like that. I know we all like people wear caps and stuff now, or they wear hoodies and stuff, but to think that everybody wore trilby hats, like.
Mind if we look around?
Oh, wrenches.
You sure you guys aren't interested in a new car? Huh?
Oh, yeah, alright, I'm interested
Maybe a
in
used
wrenches.
car. I have some nice used cars for guys in your wage bracket.
Why don't you give us some alone time, Dewey? Go sell some cars or whatever it is that you do here.
Yeah, that's the big one. Goes at the top. So this is we're gonna know that there was a wrench missing now. So it's pretty easy to work out. Right. Oh no, that's the big one, the 33/4.
One left.
That's the one that's missing. There we go.
Gabriel Delgado is missing a 3/4.
3/4 one, okay. See what else we've got in here. What have we got here? Something's lighting up, but it's not. Ah, there you go. License plates.
No good. We need diplomatic plates.
No, that's not good for us. See what else we can see. Wait, what was that? The music just stopped there. That's weird.
I doubt it.
No. Yeah, under there. Oh, license plate. Here we go. That's a California license plate, isn't it?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Aha. Not everything's relevant, so... The music stopped, so let's have a chat with him, see what he says. Oh, you have? You've played it before?
If you don't mind, we have a few questions. Packards are great cars. This doesn't look like the kind of place favored by foreign embassies. How do you know?
I don't know Valdez. The embassy bought the car. All I know is he must know a quality car when he sees one.
That's bollocks, because you offered him a deal on it.
And I know a shyster when I see one. You and Valdez are in this together.
Me and Valdez? I hardly know him. Valdez wouldn't wipe his shoes with me.
Alleged bribery.
We've talked to Valdez.
Was that incorrect
He
then?
was very obliging. He told us all about the arrangement the two of you had, and now quit wasting our time.
Okay. So I met Valdez in a bar. We cut a deal and he bought the car through the embassy. I cut him some change on the side. It happens all the time.
Whereabouts of Delgado?
Where can we find Delgado?
I don't know. He sure as hell isn't here.
Shifty. Doubt it.
Address, Dewey, or my partner shoves her head in a car door.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Shove your head in the car door, eh?
103 Hill Street. And tell him
Apartment
from
103.
me, if he ever shows his face around here again, I'm gonna kick his butt from here to Kingdom Come.
A wrench from this dealership was used to strip the wheels from a Packard last night, Mr. Dewey. A couple of Hispanics were seen taking parts.
We've had a spate of thefts ourselves. Comes with the location. Thieving bastards will steal anything the minute your back is turned.
I've got to doubt this because he's been racist, so I'm guessing... He's looking at me straight, though. Oh, this is hard. I'm going to doubt it.
What are you hiding, Dewey? Spill it. You don't want the LAPD getting too interested in this place.
So I hire a few illegals.
Okay.
It's cheaper than hiring returning GIs. They have less attitude. Downside is, they're a little light-fingered.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Dewey.
No problem. God damn that kid. I'm just an honest car salesman.
Of course you are.
Seems like you just don't know who you can trust these days.
Going to movies, Dewey. You're missing your calling. Time to visit Gabriel Delgado. See how good his excuse is.
Go visit Delgado. Only two. Actually, cars were expensive back then. You could buy 2,000 whole pigs for that. So, 1,500 whole pigs for that. Right.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes. You read this story in the Examiner about the Navy developing three-dimensional movies? What's a dimension? You know, like a graph. Vertical axis is Y and horizontal is X.
Well, that's clear as mud.
Third dimension would be Z. So things would be popping out of the screen.
That's ridiculous. Scare people out of the theater. God's name would want that.
I don't know. People scoffed at the idea of talkie using color. Look what we have now.
They did, and actually one of the first ever movie shown in a cinema was a movie of a train coming towards the screen. People actually ran out of the movie theatre screaming, thinking the train was going to come through. A little bit of history there for you, history of cinema.
Okay, let's see what Gabriel has to say for himself.
I just hope our archangel hasn't already flown.
What the hell is this guy doing?
There's no numbers here. It said apartment 103. Oh, should be that one.
Yeah.
LAPD, ma'am. We're looking for Gabriel Delgado.
Gabriel?
We're from the
Gabriel?
police. Policia, you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Policia.
What is your name?
Ana Rodriguez.
Is Gabriel Delgado here, Ms. Rodriguez?
No. What do you want with Gabriel? Is he in trouble?
Stay where you are, Ms. Rodriguez. We need to take a look around.
But he is not here. I have told you.
Check out the surrounds.
Gabriel es un scumbago. Right, let's have a look.
So how far along are you, Anna?
Oh, Argentinian flag.
20 weeks.
Right.
Nicked
so
off
how's
the
it gonna
car.
be when you go into labor and he's not around?
Souvenirs are a dumb move.
You are wrong about Gabriel. He will be a good father. Already he works hard to provide for us.
Probably not. Unless you help us here, Anna, your little one won't be seeing Papa for a very long
Very
time.
religious house. Nothing here. Open the bathroom. Oh, what's that?
Doesn't give me anything to go on.
Newborn baby names. Not gonna give us any help. Oh, we got a shirt, but that's nothing.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
No, neither does the locket. There's nothing there. Ah, she said he wasn't here too for breakfast. And the kettle's still on.
Serving breakfast for two, Anna? You should have cleared up.
What's that music again? Oh, it's breakfast again. I wonder if he's done a runner. Is that him? Right. That automatically ran there, so I'm guessing we'll go in. You traded it all. Well, sometimes it's good. Oh, we've got number plates, California number plates as well, diplomatic ones though.
Diplomatic license plates.
How much did you get for it when you traded it down? Wheels. New wheels off a car, off a Packard. There we go. You little thief.
Valdez gets his wheel back.
Oh, the music's finished. Good. Let's try again then. Scumbagio. She's going downtownio.
You're in serious trouble, Miss Rodriguez.
But Gabriel is not here. I have done nothing wrong.
You did actually, you lied to a police officer. Motive for auto theft.
Why did he steal the car, Anna?
The customer insulted him. He has his honor, no?
Yes. Shaking her head, but yeah, she just seems angry.
Honor, Anna?
He said Dewey's friend tried to make a woman out of him. He no longer respects this man, Dewey. He took the car to show this maricon that he is a man.
Maricon. That's a very vicious word in Spanish.
Tell us the truth, Anna. Has Gabriel been here?
I haven't seen him for at least 3 nights.
Well, you had breakfast with him, so you're lying.
You keep lying to me, and I'll send you
And your baby.
to jail.
Yeah, I knew he was going to say that.
He lives here, but he hasn't come home.
That's not bad.
I swear it.
Right, breakfast plates. You lying, benevolent bitch.
Enough, Anna. There are signs all over this place that he's been back.
And his shirt was on the bed.
He was here last night. I have never seen him so angry. He went out to his shed and put some things in it. I don't know what, and I don't want to know. I love him.
We found a license plate matching our stolen vehicle in the shed. Add in the assortment of parts, and we can make Gabriel for a dozen other thefts. It's time to get serious, Anna.
You must ask these questions of Gabriel. I know nothing of these car parts.
Shifty eyes. This is a hard one. Do I doubt it or do I say she's lying? She's looking right at me, but then she kind of her eyes shifted, so... Doubt?
Then tell us where he is! If your baby is born in prison, Anna, the corrections officers will take it from you. You will see your son or daughter through a metal grate for half an hour a week.
The start line is on 1st and Santa Fe.
Oh, he's in a race, is
There
he?
is a spillway under the bridge that leads to the river. Many policia have wrecked trying to follow him.
Ah, shut up, you're back.
We will put in a good word for
So
you.
I
Anna.
get 3
As
out
far
of
as
3,
we're concerned,
okay.
this sits with Gabriel.
Start line. That sounds like a street race to me.
I had to
It's
put her
gotten
in
out of hand
prison
this last
anyway.
week. No wonder
Ooh.
Delgado has such an eye for fine automobiles.
5 hidden vehicles.
We know where the kid is. Let's go stop these clowns and get them off the streets.
So, hidden vehicle close by. Would be nice. That's the illegal street race. So yeah, we have got a hidden vehicle. Right. Let's go to our custom destination here and get ourselves a car.
Isn't that the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
You know the way. You can drive.
Does he know the way? Right, so where's this? It's hidden somewhere in a back street to our left. Oh, is that it? Yeah. That looks like a nice car that as well. Look at this! Hey! The UFO car! Says this. Oh, this car's class, look at it!
What kind of man leaves his pregnant girlfriend at home while he goes off to play cars?
Pregnant girl.
One of the reasons I went for this car is because, hang on a second, we go left and then all the way down.
Friends aren't always a barrel of laughs. Everyone needs to
Oh,
let
this
off a
car's
little
fast
steam.
as well.
Some guys wouldn't come back home at all.
Are you talking from experience?
The reason I went to look for this car is because if you can get one of these hidden cars that are good, and we're having a race, we should be able to track him down really well. Oh, I took a wrong turn somewhere. Damn it. Okay, so we go around, we go left and... No, we don't. We're going to have to go right and 2 blocks.
Now they just want to wrap them around a lamppost. The next 16-year-old I have to peel off the sidewalk, you're calling the money. I've had enough of those to last me a lifetime.
I have to make sure I get this one right, because otherwise I'm going to be fannying about all day. We could actually go right to the end of this road. No, we'll do it here. At the triangle. We'll take the right. We could swing it around here actually, and then I think we go first left, first right. Left, first right, and now we follow the road all the way down, huh? Yes. Oh, it's got a nice nice turn on this car as well. There's the street race, I saw it ahead there.
There's the red Ford. That's Delgado right there.
Oh, it changed our car.
Phelps, 1247.
Aw.
Requesting assistance at 1st and Santa Fe. Reports of an illegal street race.
Stay on Delgado. Get in the way. Step on him, Phelps. Take him out.
I've killed somebody. I've killed somebody.
Delgado is our boy. Forget the
Yeah.
others.
Oh no. That's gonna affect my my case file. I won't be able to get Valorius now. Oh, that's sad.
Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
I hate it when games do that to us.
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on.
Oh.
God damn it, Cole. Hold it steady.
Gabriel Delgado, you're under arrest for Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, and you made...
Fuck you, puto! You should speak to the maricon. Valdez, I showed him. Now who's a man? I should have burned his fucking car.
I know. I'm really sad about that. If it affects me and I don't get Valorius,
You
then...
got a foreign dignitary outed as a fruit and a kitty raper. A car dealer we're gonna let slide for the kickback.
It wasn't actually me. The other car smashed me into it.
Won't be taking liberties with other people's autos again anytime soon. That, Detective Phelps, is not a bad haul. You keep your chin low and your hands high, and you keep bringing me clearances just like that one. That's textbook policing, and we need more of it in this department.
Yes, sir, Capitan. I'm a murderer. Oh, look at it as well. I did, Oh, I got Valorius. Thank God. So I got all clues and all questions correct in this one. Well, that's good. It's good to know that I got Valorius. Or Valorous, however you would say it.
for Weekend Liberty, Jack? My sisters have been working in Los Angeles in a bomber factory. They're coming down to visit. I'm meeting them at the station at 6.
Good for you, Jack. Are they cute?
They're my sisters, Hank.
Attention! Final inspection before liberty.
Oh, he's gonna revoke his weekend pass, isn't he? Because his family are coming.
Good job, Kelso.
Oh no, he's not.
Are we going somewhere, gentlemen? Full inspection. It had better be exceptional if any of you want liberty this weekend. Kelso, this carbine. The bore is dirty.
No, it isn't.
Are you arguing with me, Kelso?
Do what you need to do, Sergeant. You know the bore is immaculate.
Weekend liberty canceled. 2-day field drill. Clean this rifle.
No.
Do you know the penalty for insubordination, Kelso?
Jack, don't do it. Forget him, Hank. He doesn't have what it takes.
Are you two finished? Are you going to clean this rifle?
No, Sergeant. Cole is right. I'm going to stop playing games and join a rifle company and fight the real enemy.
Well, a little bit too much if you ask me. A marriage made in heaven. Oh dear. It's a hit and run.
All right, gentlemen, I just got this handed to me. A hit-and-run felony at Ray's Cafe, 208 North Los Angeles. Got a patrolman on site. The coroner's on his way. Get down there, see if you can find any witnesses who can put a make on the car.
Yeah, the bum took a swipe at me. Put him down with my sap.
Weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
It's even got any new outfits, I don't know. No. Sort of just this. Not sure what that means. The city of Venus is much more dangerous by night. I'm not sure if it's me or Sunset Strip. This one, my rubbing shoulders and movie stars. I'd hit and take more punches before going down. The sharpshooter. Okay.
Okay, girls, who stole my cigarette?
Right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm going to call it a night for now because I'm going walking in the morning, so I need to be spruce as goose for that. I want to thank everybody for joining in tonight. Gavin, Reichel, and anybody else who might be watching on the side. I've seen a few lurkers popping in and out, and anybody who's joining the stream later on, just let me know if you enjoyed it. Leave a like, and I will continue this series if people like it enough. I have no problem doing that. What I will say is that I am thinking of having Tuesday night as my the night that I stream most of the time. I'm probably going to do it after Lave Radio goes off the air, probably immediately afterwards, just to try and maybe pick up some viewers from there and whatnot from that. So on Wednesday I will return with Elite Dangerous, and I'll try and put something on, something together for Wednesday night. I was going to continue with the generation ships, but I might actually have a break because it's been 2 streams now and we still haven't finished it. So I think I might have to take a break from the generation ships. Maybe make a video for the last few or something. I don't know. We'll have to see. Okay, so I'll say thank you very much for joining me at 9/7. Until next time. Bye bye. If my mouse worked.